That is a sin. That is bad.
That's a sin.
Is it a sin bad?
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Hey,
That's terrible.
hey, looked it
Welcome to
in.
CSC Critics Podcast.
Nope.
Hey,
No.
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 So close.
No, we need a new
I
one.
would have liked that.
What?
Okay.
No, we're not
I
laughing about dead and a Sinbad pun. That is not our segue in.
I thought we were just gonna hard cut with the Sinbad pun. That would be how we start. That would be the cold open.
I don't think we have the pacing for that.
Spacing for the pacing. Nice rhyme.
Oh God.
So have you guys seen those popcorn buckets for the Superman movie coming out?
That
I'm a
I
huge
have
fan
seen. Okay.
of the crypto popcorn
You
bucket.
sound very fake. Yes, to answer your question,
I haven't seen any.
have.
So no.
I
There
think
you
the
go.
Regal one looks the best.
You're gonna have
But
to
they're
describe
not.
that.
That's the one of the. It's a popcorn machine, and Superman's on the outside, laser beaming in
Oh,
to the kettle cooker, whatever. That I think that's
Oh,
the
that
best
is-
one.
I have seen that one. That one does look neat.
But it's still like 6.5 out of 10. None of the Superman ones are really
Ooh,
blowing me away.
not a fan.
I mean, it's good. It's just not
Hello,
like crazy. Oh, sorry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cheap Seat Critics Podcast. Where today we're just doing a recap on good old last season. What season are we on?
25.
25.
Quarter of a century.
It's been 2
Ooh.
minutes. Holy. Actually, it might not have been 2 minutes. Oops.
No, not for the
The
actual
bleepers
video.
you guys were talking about popcorn buckets for that long, all right?
That's right. Stuff's getting cut. Ooh, I made an oopsie. It's funny.
It is. It
Oh,
is. It is.
Hey, who are you? Who's speaking?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm one of your hosts, a geeky writer.
I'm Crimson Maroon.
And I'm Springs. Man, recaps are fun. Hey, if you're listening while you're getting your Superman popcorn bucket, maybe that'd be cool. But maybe put us aside and watch the movie first, and then come back. You can find us over on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LetterBoxd, where we have an average out movies, graphs, and everything. Bluesky, Twitter. Isn't that crazy that I put LetterBoxd in between? I'm shaking things up. We also have YouTube and a ton of audio formats out there, as well as Rumble. And YouTube and Rumble combined are our visual side of things. Really throwing everyone for a loop, aren't I?
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
And
boy, what a season it's been.
Yes,
we covered.
It seemed
wasn't a
Neutron,
season.
boy genius.
this season really was going one direction, and then got hit with a train wreck. Not a train wreck of a movie, but like just a genre.
You got hit by the train on the way to
bump.
Busan. Yeah.
Yeah. Half of the season was very feeling one way, and the other half felt a very different other way.
And what would that be?
Well, the first way felt like okay-ish animated films, and then the second half turned into, I guess in a way, foreign pieces.
that is true. It could be a way to look at it.
In a way.
But you're Crimson, I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just for the audio listeners out there, we've covered Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, the movie, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, Atlantis, 2, Milo, The Return of Milo, whatever that's called, no one cares. The Train to Busan, The Seventh Seal, and Crimes Division, the full series.
I wonder which one you liked the least.
It's the one we all liked the least, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's crap. What a dog water movie.
It was so disappointing.
Yeah, I almost, once I saw that was on our agenda, I think I almost picked Train to Busan to watch the taste out of our mouth, because I didn't know what we were in for, but I had an instinct of what we were in for.
I'm like, we started the first one, let's clean this series out, let's get this one out of here.
And then I chose Train to Busan for a recovery day, or a recovery week from that.
I mean, hey, I don't mean to hate Sinbad. If people are like, Sinbad does not belong with Atlantis 2 and Jimmy Neutron, I can see that argument. Totally fine. I didn't grow up with it, and as we discussed, some chunks of that movie really feel like they were just shoehorned in.
Yeah, the snow owl or bird or whatever.
Yeah.
Snowhawk. Definitely shoehorned.
Anyway, hey, if you're only listening to the recap and you haven't seen any of those 6 other things we were talking about, what are you doing? But hey, we just want to warn you right now, spoilers for the future because those will be discussed.
We're gonna be talking about them.
Yeah.
I can't believe Milo Thatch got skewered in the neck by Odin's spear. That was crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that Kida became the daughter of Odin in an Atlantis movie where there were Native American dust dog coyote devils or something.
I'm
Yeah,
convinced.
something
I'm
like that.
still not
With a
convinced the
lava
movie was
dog.
real. I'm still convinced I was high on something. I'm not sure what.
Well, Ryder, you were squinting at a TV show and were manipulated into thinking it was a movie.
That sounds closer to true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I guess we'll jump right into questions. Any surprise ratings this time? Because I have to admit, I don't think I have any this season. Everything made sense to me.
Surprised
Right, I
ratings.
feel like that's been like the past 2 for you. It's been
I
not too
know, which
surprising
is
for you.
nothing's coming out of left field for me these days.
What I
Well,
will
I
say,
do
oh
have.
my God, Crimson,
But Springs can go
you're going
first.
first. Ryder decides.
I will pull a host card and say, guess what, Sprinks, you're going first.
Yeah, sweet. It's not necessarily an individual surprise of a rating, but overall, it was interesting to see that a lot of ratings between all of us this season are both objective and subjective were very close with one another. Maybe like a point difference. There wasn't a big like
There wasn't a
gaps.
huge gap.
Yeah, amongst all of us, which was very interesting.
Yeah, I would agree. Now that I'm looking at our ratings again, I actually do have a question. But Crimson, you go first.
Sure. I have 2. One's very quick observational. I find it interesting that we got a season where our averages is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have a lone 7. So close.
Ooh,
If it was a 3 or a 9, I'd been
a
cool to
full
have a
house.
sequence. Yeah,
Or sorry, that's not a full house. That's a run.
it's a straight
Straight,
or
yeah.
something. Uh,
Or in
so
Yahtzee, that's
pretty
a
cool that
large run.
we got a wide array of numbers on average. Uh, but the more specific question is tailored to Sprinks, actually,
Oh
because
boy.
Atlantis 2, your subjective is a 2.5, which is a pretty low number. And I would like to pick your brain on it a little bit of the balance between a boring movie and a bad movie. Because I went back and looked at all of your threes and belows to get a range. And we've covered some you would classify as bad. And this one you classify it as more like boring. You didn't find any entertainment value in it. So I guess I'll list the 2.5s for a baseline. Thunder Force, and Velma Season 2 are your other 2.5s.
Both equally bad. Yeah.
So how do those stack up with
Well, I think
Atlantis 2 then?
boring is bad. Boring is a bad thing for an entertaining movie to be. A movie is to be entertainment, and if it doesn't reach that, I think it's a big caveat to at least my subjective rating of it. Um, and Atlantis: Milo's Return, I think, was at parts boring because it seemed very different from the previous film. It's also a sequel, which kind of is half baked because people are like, no, it was a TV show which was to continue the story like Emperor's New Groove did. And it's like, yes, but then they decided to turn the 3 episodes into a movie and animate transitional pieces in between the stories. So they did classify it still as a movie, so it's still being eyed to me as a sequel movie. And just the absolute kind of uncaring way of making it seemed to be um, I guess disrespectful to the first, and I just find that kind of like disheartening and ba- um, bad in that like a bad taste in my mouth kind of thing. If this was by itself without a continuation, if this was like the first movie, I think I'd be a little higher on it because there's nothing for it to go back off of. It still wouldn't be great, but it's not really attacking the memory of something that I have as a positive spotlight on. But the difference between boring and bad, boring is lack of entertainment for me. So I'm like getting sleepy. I want to do something else. It's becoming a little bit torturous. Bad is the craft and the making it isn't cared for. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be what's it market? What's the word? When like marketing just shoots stuff out like out of a factory for surplus or something like um um just a lot
Cash grab
of
thing.
yeah, cash grab. That's a good word that's I was searching for. Cash grab of it just to get some bang for their buck out of it, but not put much money into it where they lose it. Um, it just seemed sad in the
Yeah,
sense. So
listening to you talk, it's kind of the same vibe or feeling that we have a lot towards a lot of the live action remakes that we're getting. Like in the way that they're shitting on like the original or trying to
yes,
steal from what they've previously had made.
yeah, no, I can agree with that. I still have not seen Snow White. I still have not seen the Lilo and Stitch. Then again, I also haven't seen Jungle Book or Lion King or Mulan. But
Most of them, it sounds like.
I've seen Beauty and the Beast. I've seen
Dumbo, Lady
Cinderella.
and the Tramp.
I
I've
still don't know if
seen
Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland counts.
I've
I
seen
don't
Beauty
think
and
it
the
is.
Beast. It doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't. It's very much like its own fantasy story. Um,
It's
I've
not a
seen Beauty
one to
and the
one for
Beast.
the cartoon. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen Mulan because Mulan was the one I was like banking on, and I've seen Lion King now.
I also
Um,
haven't seen Aladdin.
God,
I forgot about that
done
one.
so many. My gosh.
They've done a lot now. Yeah.
Yeah, but where's Atlantis or Treasure Planet?
I could see
No,
Atlantis being
I
a good one.
Atlantis would
Like
be a good one. I could see Treasure Planet being a decent one too.
Yeah, give the fans what they want.
uh,
Disney
I
giving the
guess
fans what they want. Rare.
I know the next one's gonna be what Big Hero 6 maybe. I don't know.
Listen, I'll
uh,
take my Andor season 2 and run with it.
uh, so I guess to finish off the points, Brinks, I guess which one do you weigh heavier? Because I'm gonna shoot out a couple more examples of like threes you have that you hated. uh, so like Edge of History, you gave a three. Clone High, you gave a three, and you talked about how much you hated that one. And Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, you gave a three, and that one you were very animated on how much you hated that one.
Yes,
Um, so I'm curious the level between hate and boring. Like, what do you value the boring more? So it's more punished,
I value
or
boring as a worse crime to a movie.
okay,
If a movie puts someone to sleep, I see that as a bad thing. I can have my internal hate of choices or the story connection and everything of like my own internal feelings towards it. But if a movie is not sustaining to me to want to get to the end or makes me dread like how much like pausing the movie to see how much longer is in it and I see the, hour and I go, "Oh, that that is a big hit to my subjective for a movie for me." So I think to me boring is more of a subjective hit than bad.
Yeah,
Because there are parts
reasons
where
why
I can
I
hate
don't.
a character, like Dolores Umbridge, but the intention is to hate her. And I'm like, wow, they did that very good. But I hate her. I'd rather see, her get her comeuppance than Voldemort kind of thing. Um, but so bad, like things I'm again, like Clone High, I'm not a history jokey person. A lot of the references are over my head. So it's just very much just people chatting that it's like standing in a group and I don't get the click. I don't understand the inside jokes and all that. I'm awkwardly just standing by passing the time. I'm not bored because I'm still listening and maybe I'll get something, but over time it's just like I could be doing other things.
Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
mean,
actually, oh, go ahead.
no, no. It's like I have some personal experience with it. There's a reason why I stopped showing Sprink's Garden of Sinners because I could tell he was falling asleep at
I
one of
fell
them.
asleep
So
in the
I
third one.
kind of called it quits on that. Yeah, I kind of called it quits at that because I realized, okay, you're not. It's not grabbing you. It's totally fine. We can move on.
I
I
got
haven't
through
seen
two
it.
of them though.
You did. You did get through two of them.
Uh, Springs, you brought up actually another good like question is you didn't like Clone High because there was a bunch of like historical references that were going over your head, and you weren't invested. Anime Crimes Division was a similar thing where there was references that you weren't getting, but that one you rated higher,
Yes.
substantially higher.
Yes, 3 to a 6.
Yeah.
I got a lot more of the references in Anime Crimes Division. I didn't get all of them, but I certainly got a lot more to understand the joke or
He
reference
was
being made in the context.
he was definitely there for that polar bear one, that's for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Again, a 5.5 is where I see my average, and a 6 is, positively good, but it's not a 7, 8, 9, or 10. But I saw Anime Crimes Division as actual positive lighting into it, and it was also, I think, faster and quippier for what it was designed of doing, and a lot shorter than Clone High. Clone High just seemed like a lot that I just didn't get or care, and also when I don't get it, it doesn't make me care more. Like, there's characters that could say like words or something that I don't know what they're talking about, um, but doesn't mean I necessarily don't care for them. Like, what's a character that doesn't speak English in an English group, but you like care for the character?
Minions
Nope, bad example.
and Despicable Me.
Yeah, Bob or Kevin. I don't care.
They don't speak English.
That is a good example, but I'm trying to think of something bigger. But like
Bigger
just
than them?
yeah, I'm just thinking like a character in a group where you don't know what they're saying, but you care for the character. So,
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of examples, yet none are coming to mind.
like first I'm thinking
Like
ET, but ET
BB-8.
does talk. BB-8. Okay, that's
BB-8.
a good R2. R2 is a good
Yeah.
example. Character you can't understand what they're saying, but you care about R2 because of the connection to the group. So Clone High didn't have that. I didn't have a character I didn't understand but cared for.
Arguably Wally for a large portion of the film before he meets Eve.
Wally's a great example.
Doesn't really talk.
But then again,
Chewbacca.
a lot of characters in Wally don't talk until you get to the ship.
Yeah.
Chewbacca's also a good answer. One could kind of go with the vein of Sven from Frozen, but someone talks for him.
Yeah, no idea.
So
I haven't
anyway,
seen Frozen.
hopefully that kind of answers your question.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess on the flip side, what do you find more detrimental in a film? Boredom or personal hatred?
I would probably lean more towards the hatred angle, which is why I have Velma really low, Falcon Winter Soldier low, Halo Show low. Things that are made to make me hate them in spite of my existence, I will value them more negatively than just a film that fails to grab me.
Gotcha. And if I remember from episode 0, writers very much on the hatred.
Yeah, I'm also I'm more aligned with Crimson on that one. I think there's the see boredom to me can be like the film could be extremely slow and I could not be getting anything, but I could still recognize value in it more so than something that's actively trying to make me hate it. I would value uh hatred more strongly subjectively, I think. And then objectively, I do think boredom might weigh a little bit more into it in terms of pacing and stuff like that. Because I can, they could theoretically they could both be objectively good in either boredom or being like bad enough for me to hate it. But the dichotomy within that is like usually I hate it because it's also the characters happen to be bad. Like they're
Yeah.
inconsistent with themselves or things like that. But in theory, a movie could exist that I hate and but it's, it could be objectively well crafted.
Oh, I kind of have that with Cat in the Hat.
You
Kind of.
don't hate that
Keywords
movie.
kind of. No, I don't hate Cat in the Hat, but I don't like it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the new animated
No. No.
No, thank
I don't
you.
care that it's
episode
still
200,
hater.
guys.
I don't
Come
care.
on.
No. I'd rather watch Lorax 10 times than watch that movie. No, thank you. I still have never finished Benedict Cumberbatch's Grinch.
I've never seen it.
I got like
I don't
halfway
plan
through.
on it. Well,
I have unfortunately seen it, and
It's not Jim
yeah,
Carrey's.
I had to watch Jim Carrey's afterwards. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it that way.
Or the classic
I know someone
60s.
who doesn't like the Jim Carrey one.
Oh, that person ever
Yeah.
been on the podcast?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound delicious.
Ryder, did you have a surprise rating that you found? I think you said we are going to say something.
Yeah, no, I was gonna actually say thank you because I think it wasn't necessarily strange Sprinx's rating for 2.5, but I think that you helped flush it out intentionally in a way I didn't really see it before.
For
So
which one?
the 2.5 for Atlantis 2,
Oh,
Elective Blue.
gotcha. I'm like, I think the biggest point difference between anything we did was my score for Seventh Seal, between a 7 and a 4.5.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? Seventh Seal, I think gets hit a little because I found it a little bit boring.
Yeah, it's a very abstract movie. I wouldn't begrudge people finding it boring.
Yeah, if you're going stretch between everybody's ratings, I guess Ryder's objective 4.5 and my subjective 7 for Jimmy Neutron would also be a 2.5 gap.
Oh, between two. Yeah. Well, that matches my Seventh Seal one.
Yeah.
That is true. This was actually a very close, all of us kind of in agreement of objectivity season.
Yeah.
Don't get those very often.
No.
So
Biggest difference I
Not
see
this
is
many together.
Sinbad, which of a 2-point difference, which isn't crazy. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
We need to make something more divisive. We need a divisive season. That's
Well, I can tell you, Crimson, it probably won't be the next season.
probably not.
probably not.
I would be surprised.
You know what? You two could still surprise me.
Maybe.
Maybe. I of what's coming next season, I genuinely don't know which one worries you as far as surprises go, but we'll see.
But season 27, on the other hand, who knows? Okay, cool. I'm like, maybe, hopefully you
All
guys do.
right. How about some post poll perspective?
Oh, post
Oh,
perspective. Sure. I was about to pitch like which one do you guys want to do first? But post poll. Can do.
dude, that's an audience favorite, and I'm an audience member.
That was okay.
Cringe.
Yeah,
Cringe.
that was that. I will agree. That one was a bit cringy. Hey, if you're an audience member like Crimson and you don't know what post poll perspective is, and this is your first time tuning in, well, thank you for being here. What this is on our YouTube end, we have a poll area where every week on Saturday we put out a new poll, just to get your perspective on things, of like what you think of some pitches we have or some ideas or something. This week we have 5. It always fluctuates depending on when we record the recap. One time I think we had 8 or 9, and the last time we had like 7. So this time 5. So I don't know. It one time we might have 20, and then Crimson's gonna punch me
Oh
in the face
man,
and say absolutely not. And I'm like, okay. Um,
we don't
so
need a 5-hour recap.
did I run over everything pretty well?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
All right, cool. I also learned right before recording this, Ryder doesn't look at these polls. He keeps them completely blind for him until the recap, and Crimson votes for everyone, or
Not
maybe not
everyone.
everyone.
We've
Sorry,
learned that.
most of them. So,
I pulled them up now.
first one we have is, which duo of films should have received a third film to make itself a trilogy the least? With our possible answers being Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes first 2 movies. John, oh boy, Crimson would know how to pronounce this. Turtletobes. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. John T's National Treasure. Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy, or James Gunn's written Scooby Doo, where we had a total of 13 votes of as of right now. You can still put in more votes if you're just finding out about it. You can we might come back, see some changes of what won, what hasn't won right now. But anyway, right now the number one running is Hellboy with 54%, followed by Sherlock Holmes at 31, and then it is a tie between National Treasure and Scooby Doo, both at an 8.
aka one person.
Yes. I guess on to Crimson. Which one did you vote for, if you did?
I did not, because have not seen the Hellboy movies, so I felt like it wouldn't be fair to vote on this one. But that would be the one I'd vote for because I haven't seen it.
Having seen Hellboy, I would also vote Hellboy.
Um, but if I had to exclude Hellboy because I haven't seen it, I think Sherlock Holmes would be the one I would pick.
Okay. I've only seen the first Hellboy. I haven't seen the Golden Army. Drat. I mean, Hellboy also had the David Harbour one that didn't do well, and then it had the other like made for TV or not made for TV, but the
Hangman
Hangman
or
one that
whatever,
came out that was completely
or Crookman,
non-marketed. Yeah.
whatever it's called.
My vote might be also for Hellboy because I'd like a James Gunn Scooby-Doo when they're older, and if it would be rated R, that'd be cool. A third National Treasure about page 47 would be awesome with Nick Cage. And I wouldn't mind seeing a third Sherlock Holmes with Downey and Jude Law.
Yeah, I would like it.
But if Guillermo del Toro did a third Hellboy, I don't think I'd be very interested.
I wouldn't. Maybe if I saw the first two, then I'd be like, oh man, I really need this third one. I have nothing really going for it.
And Ryder, your vote was also on Hellboy, you said?
Yes.
All right. So overall, with this audience answer, looks pretty. Looks like we agree.
Yeah.
So, moving on to the second one. Next one was, which of the two films had a better story? Sherlock Holmes 1 or Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows? This had a total of 22 votes as of the time of recording, where 82% was for Game of Shadows and 18% went to the first film.
I am not surprised by that. It's everyone's probably what they remember is they remember the Moriarty versus Sherlock dynamic, and that's a very hard dynamic to beat. But I think my objective score speaks for itself.
Yeah, like Sherlock Holmes 2 has standout moments. The first one, it's kind of, I don't know if there's really like standout moments. It's just a solid movie through.
Yeah,
At least that's
it's
kind
a
of
bit
how I see
tighter
it.
writing. Yeah.
So that sounds like
So
you
I
both
would
said
pick
the
Game of
first one.
Shadows.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Oh, maybe I heard that incorrectly. So Crimson, your vote is the second one.
Yeah.
And Ryder, yours is
The first one.
first one. Okay. Just want to make sure I was clear on that. My vote would probably be also Game of Shadows. I think the
Yeah.
Moriarty and the masking of the brother side story, and Mycroft, and just like kind of that story in the world, a little more than
Yeah.
just kind of London supernatural Mark Strachan.
Yeah, I just need to clarify once again that like yeah, subjectively I much prefer Game of Shadows. Objectively, the first one had a slightly tighter story.
Gotcha. Makes sense to be
So
coming from you,
that's
Ryder.
why that's why I vote that one as the quote unquote better story.
Yeah, totally
Shout
fair.
out, shout out to 10 Rex the Wolf 01 for commenting on that poll.
Oh, do you want to go over the comment?
I mean,
Seems like a
I guess, fair, why not? They wrote, watching these movies again, I now see how insane you have to be a genius. What if Sherlock Holmes was a real person, but his adventures were so outrageous we couldn't help but think it was fake? That was his initial comment. Then we commented back, and then they commented back. Are we going through the whole conversation? Or?
don't have to.
Okay,
Over the
then I'll
comment.
leave it at that. If you're interested, check out the poll.
Yeah. All right, on to the next one. We have, with Wake Up Dead Man now being announced for the third Knives Out film, Benoit Blanc, LeBlanc. Let's just go with LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, yes.
If he was to go on a fourth mystery, where would you like it to be located? If they did a fourth film, Would you like it to be a cruise ship, a hospital, an airplane, or a space station? This received a total of 14 votes, where 43% went to an airplane, a tied 29 to both a cruise ship and a hospital, and 0% to a space station.
Awesome. Uh, Airplane for me. I've already kind of seen a murder mystery on a boat, and it's called Murder Mystery on Netflix, and I don't need to see another one.
Oh,
So
yes.
airplane's interesting. Hospital. Uh, it's usually I've seen stuff like that with like diseases that come in, and then they're trying to find patient zero. It'd be kind of something similar to that. So airplane seems interesting, nice and confined.
Okay. My answer, I think, is a hospital. It's the only one that's not a landlocked location. So I'm curious how that would kind of go with other patients and the staff and trying to solve a mystery in the building.
For pure dynamism, I'd probably want hospital or cruise ship. I tend to go away from space station because I don't trust Ryan Johnson in anything to do with space. Um, so I'm gonna go with hospital or cruise ship.
I
I
didn't
can
take that into
tolerate the
account. Who's making the movie? Oh no. Uh,
I could
Probably Ryan
tolerate
Johnson.
any. Yeah, I could tolerate cruise ship story and a hospital story. I think those present very interesting and unique challenges. Like hospital that needs to be secluded indoors with all the family members and stuff like that, and people are panicking because there's a dead person, but they're not allowed to leave the hospital because it's been shut down. So only the detective is like walking through the hallway.
was it a doctor? Was it a nurse? Was it the
You know,
janitor?
you know what? This is all the wrong question. We should have done a murder on Shutter Island.
Ooh, a team up. You want Ryan Johnson to touch that?
No, I want a murder mystery on Shutter Island.
Who's the victim? Ryan Johnson?
No, Teddy.
Please.
'Cause he'd be in the asylum for sure.
Oh yeah, he'd be in the was it Ward C?
The East
Whatever.
Wing? Whatever. Yeah, let's see.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess we're in agreement to that. Space Station Zero. I think that's too crazy. That's like a Fast and Furious 10 level thing. It's too far out there.
Not too many suspects, I would imagine, up there.
No, and it kind of
And
feels
they'd
very
all be
similar to the
recorded.
airplane, kind of. But
I guess. I mean, at least with an airplane, you have luggage and stuff you can play around with. On the space station, it's all very sterile and organized and spectated.
I guess so. I feel like also a lot of alien movies you kind of already see that with a space station mystery, and then airplane. I feel like I've seen movies like that too. Like something's going
Yeah.
around killing people mysteriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yeah, I mean that's what the plot of Alien. But I feel like a murder mystery in space is different if you're including extraneous sci-fi elements. Actually, I oh god, what's that show? Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself and look it up real quick. Give me a sec.
Scooby Doo All Stars or whatever it's called with uh
Oh yes, Neil deGrasse
Bill Nye the
Tyson
Science
and Bill
Guy
Nye.
and Neil deGrasse.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what writer was looking for. I was thinking something more along the
exactly.
lines of like Cyber Chase, where they went to like digital space.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I'm sure that was what Ryder was thinking.
oh yeah, he's a big Cyber Chase guy. He's not a big fan of Hacker, but he likes the little robot henchmen's.
PBS
Made
kids.
possible by viewers like you.
Yeah, man, nostalgia right there.
What was your favorite PBS show?
Ascension. Ascension is
That's not a
actually what
PBS
I would
show.
pick. No, it's not. But Ascension is the show I was thinking of. It's actually a generational ship. It's a 100-year journey on a spaceship that was launched in the 60s, and they have to deal with a murder on board.
Oh,
Actually, it was pretty good.
Uh,
They revealed the twist a little too soon, but I think it's a very good show. Miniseries.
neat.
was Tuttenstein PBS? I feel like it was.
Oh no, I think that was WB Kids.
Was it? Maybe I
Yeah,
don't know.
that has to deal with
Long time.
that has to deal with afterlife stuff. I feel like that wouldn't be PBS okayed.
and the dragons one, right? That was
Dragons one? Dragon Tales?
uh,
That's
yeah, maybe
PBS.
it's dragon. Yeah, okay, that one was good.
Jackie Chan Adventures, that was WB Kids. Shaolin Showdown, WB Kids. The 2004 Batman, WB Kids.
Yeah, and then no, I guess that's probably it. Yeah, Chalk Zone was
That
that a
was
PBS one?
Nickelodeon.
Darn it. See, I was a kid. I didn't really care what channels
Yeah.
I was on.
You got Arthur, Clifford, uh, Sangwa. What was it called? Fetch with Ruffman. That's pretty cool. But
I think we found our cold opening.
oh, crazy! Let's save that for the next one. All right, moving on. Sorry. Number 4. The post poll posted was Knives Out is the third film we've covered that stars Christopher Plummer, who was the man who died in the first Knives Out. Forget his name. Help.
I don't remember either.
I'll say Hargreaves.
Nope.
That's not it.
I don't think so.
No, that's Umbrella Academy.
Harmon?
I wanted to say the Gatsby's, and I know that's not
No.
right.
Is it Harmon?
Harmon? Maybe.
Maybe.
Anywho, and also stars M. Emmett Walsh, who is the security guy who took him to the shed to show the footage. And we've seen a couple things starring both of them. So the post was, which pairing of their films is the best DVD duo set to get? So, kind of going through the bargain bin, and you pull out those sets as like 2 movies in one. What's the best one to get a collection of? Being the options of Knives Out and Blade Runner, Sound of Music
Harlan.
and Christmas with the Cranks, and National Treasure and Knives Out.
Sorry. Just been thinking about the name.
This had 3 votes, where 2 votes went to Knives Out and Blade Runner, 1 vote went to National Treasure and Knives Out, 0 votes went to Sound of Music and Christmas with the Cranks.
I can imagine who voted National Treasure and Knives Out.
Crimson, you vote
Who
for
would
this
that
one?
be? Yeah, I did. I've seen all these movies,
yeah.
and yeah, I was the one National Treasure. One.
Yeah, I'm going with Blade Runner and Knives Out. Sorry. The iconography for cyberpunk genre is worth more to me than National Treasure.
I feel like the best duo pack, though, out of these would probably be National Treasure and Knives Out, I think. They both have mystery. Like adventure mystery kind of feel. And the vibe is
Blade Runner is
closer.
more like vibe mystery. And
Yes,
because
but
it's
Blade Runner
cyberpunk,
is very tonally different from Knives Out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a very tone different movie.
National Treasure's closer. So, and then Christmas with the Cranks and Sound of Music. Sorry, it's just the other things we had Christopher Plummer and M. Emmett Walsh in.
Yeah, I wouldn't sacrifice half of this pairing, so that's a sign that it's not a good pairing.
Would you, Ryder? Would you rather watch Knives Out or Christmas with the Cranks?
Knives Out.
Okay,
I think I said it. It's a fun romp. I can
that's
physically
true.
shut my brain off for it.
To
So
make fun at it, laugh. So,
watching Ryan Johnson attempt to write does amuse me. I do get a sadistic amusement from that.
Snoke. It's funny.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that was not imitating you. That was just a joke. It was laughter. Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Number 5, the last one we have here. Oh boy. Which is, who is the best detective? Which is the options being Lou Peckinpah from The Cheap Detective, Benoit LeBlanc from Knives Out, Ronnie Podrin from Who Done It, and Norval Shaggy Rogers from Scooby Doo. This received 2 votes, one going to Lou Peckinpah and one going to Ronnie Padron.
I voted on this one. I wanted the 2 people. I picked Ronnie because excluding the stupid monkey thing, he wasn't too bad.
That's fair. Purely on track record, Norval Rogers.
I mean, how much of that is him and how much of that is the team?
Well, the second movie, he did do something on his own to get clues.
Well, you didn't specify the movie. You just said Shaggy.
Yeah,
That could
just
be
Shaggy.
the
Just
character
who?
of
Yeah,
Shaggy.
best detective, just individually the person. It's not Mystery Inc.
Individually, the purpose.
Yeah, I think Lou Peckinpah is kind of a parody version of LeBlanc,
Yeah, that's kind of what
which
I'm
doesn't
thinking
make
as
either
well.
one of them good.
LeBlanc. LeBlanc didn't even exist yet. Was Ryan Johnson born when Lou Peckinpah existed?
I
Great
would
question.
probably pick LeBlanc for the world building aspect because we're told, and
Well,
theoretically, he's a
LeBlanc
good detective.
even said in Knives Out that he kind of just sits and let it unveil itself.
He gets handed
So
things
he's not
every
even
time.
investigating. It's just handed
Actually, you
to
know what?
him.
You
The
convinced
dog
me. Yeah,
hands
Blue
him the
Peckinpah is the
ball.
best one.
The dog hands him the broken
No,
wood
you
off the
convinced me.
thing.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Lou Peckinpah is the best detective on there.
At least
I
Blue
I
Pugmba
buy
is like, oh,
LeBlanc.
I got a bullshit reason to have the answer, and they're like, oh, really? And he goes, yeah, because this dove flew in with a brick or whatever. It's like, well, it did fly in with a brick. You got your answer from it. It's very silly and dumb, but I guess you did. Yeah,
So Ronnie,
Ronnie's.
because Shaggy most of the time stumbles
It's
upon a
group.
clue. He's
Yeah,
not actively finding a. Well, he's looking for a clue, but he stumbles upon a clue. He's not deducing the clue.
Hmm.
He's not the solver of the crimes. He stumbles upon them in most iterations, because there are a lot of different Shaggies. There's Norville Rogers from Velma. He's a very different Shaggy.
you
He's
know what? You got me there. It didn't specify that this Norval. The image is the one of Matthew Lillard from Scooby Doo, but and I guess Blanc is also not specified from. It's that Knives Out image, but it could also be Glass Onion, where again he's just
Yeah,
mhm.
handed things. I think my answer actually might be Peg and Paul.
that would be my second if I
Yeah,
had a follow up one.
I just thought this was a really zany cast of detectives from things
Oh, it
we've covered,
is
and
very
if they all
unorthodox.
work together, I still think it would have taken them at least 24 hours to try to solve something.
No, I
Ragtag
think
group
I
of
think I think Ronnie
detectives.
could, I think Ronnie could do something unless he invented something about monkeys.
Ronnie's not good at
He's a bounty
puzzles.
hunter. It's his job to find stuff.
Yeah, but that word puzzle he was stuck on forever.
Different skill set.
Yeah. All right. So that are the five we have of post perspective.
Hell
Stay tuned
yeah,
for the next recap for more.
that's true. All right, another classic doozy of a question. Least favorite character.
Ooh,
Oh, oh, oh.
least favorite. That's
Ooh,
interesting.
Yeah,
it
starting
is.
with the least one. We'll work way to the best. Uh,
Huh.
Do you want to start?
no, I think you volunteered yourself
Oh
by making a noise first.
No.
no! See, the first thing that pops in my head is businessman from Train to Busan, but I don't know if that's
Mhm.
my actual answer.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to hate him, so good job. Like Dolores
Yes, but that's
Umbridge, you're
what
not supposed to
try.
like him.
Yes, but you're not
But
supposed to
he's not
like him.
enjoyable to hate.
But is he one who's like actually got under my skin I didn't like? I don't know who. I don't know
It's
if
a tough
anyone
one.
really got under my skin that I didn't really like.
I I really hate Atlantis, but I don't think I.
I'm trying to.
No,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
trying. I keep going through characters in Atlantis. I mean,
I think I
Vinny
really hate
was.
the store owner in Atlantis too,
Oh, from
who
the
like
second
turned out to
story.
be the villain and double crossed everybody. Yeah, I think I hate him the most. Then
Yeah.
is probably Businessman. Objectively, Businessman is a great character, but I still dislike him. So
Businessman would be mine.
Okay.
I don't know. Like everyone in Sinbad is enjoyable to like middle of the road. There's nothing. I don't dislike anybody in there. Jimmy Neutron, same. I don't dislike
Jim and Tron, they're all on like
anybody.
the same level.
I'm neutral with
Seventh
Jimmy Neutron, to be
Seal.
honest.
Seventh Seal.
I like Joff.
I guess the guy that died in the tree is annoying.
Oh,
I don't
oh.
dislike him.
So.
Crimes Division.
There was a point I didn't like the Squire.
Yeah, I figured. I actually wrote in my notes. I think Sprinks will hate the Squire, but
I didn't hate him because he had like.
I could have done this to you.
He was so.
But I didn't.
Yeah, it was very fluctuating on like things he did that I'd liked, and then the sexual assault thing, which was a big no. but I think
that's very fair.
the businessman literally just pushing through the two high schoolers, feeding them to die, to try to save himself was probably worse.
It was also their fault for not closing the door.
That's true. Well, doesn't he like?
At least they would have.
He throws the cheerleader to the ground, and like whacks the high schooler's head against the wall or something.
Yeah, so he can try to get out the window.
Yeah.
He's a menace. He's terrible.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll go. Yeah,
I agree.
He died.
He like I definitely hate him the most for sure. And it's just
Well, then flip side of the question: favorite character. Ryder, thank you for volunteering to go first.
Yeah, I figured. No, I was thinking on it since I made you go first. Probably between Joe and Anime Crimes Division because he's really fun. So I like him for a completely different reason. And then probably Seok, the dad from Train to Busan.
I figured. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very predictable, I guess. And then third would be Death.
Oh.
All right.
Interesting.
So Spring sounds like you're going next.
Oh, sweet. Sinbad.
Sinbad in Sinbad.
Yeah. He's my type of guy.
Right.
Yeah, that
yeah,
checks out.
you were saying that. Mine would be Eris from Sinbad. For reasons I mentioned in the cover.
What had you thinking with
For
that?
reasons I understand.
I didn't hear. What'd you say, Springs?
I said, I can't even get out. I said, which head are you thinking with there?
Ah, yes. Oh, the ones that count in this scenario, I guess.
All the ones that matter.
And then I don't know what my second one would be.
Second.
Actually.
That's actually a better question. Second favorite. Oh gosh. Oh, second favorite's got to be the husband from Train to Busan with the wraps around his arms, and he like holds him back.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
That's what we call him.
Yeah, that's my second favorite.
Yeah, he's a good pick.
Good one. Yeah, I'll go with that. I was gonna do him or Proteus because Proteus is the broiest bro I've ever seen in anything.
I will die for him. You haven't talked to him in 10 years. I'll die for him.
I would die for Sinbad.
I would die for Sinbad.
Proteus is just the broest bro of all time. I just wish we had 10 more minutes to flesh out his character because that's really the difference between him and Chad.
I wish Sinbad had more time. It's very chunky pace.
It's a quick movie.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 6 or 7 movies.
Yeah.
Or 7 movies. Yeah, it's supposed to be 7 movies.
And once again, the audience screws us over by not watching these films.
Yeah. There's also an uproarious audience for Prince of Egypt as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Apparently, it's very good.
Yeah.
I've seen the live action version. No, it's not.
I was like, there's a live action.
I don't think there is.
No, I'm thinking.
I don't know. DreamWorks might be working on it.
Yeah, whenever I hear Prince of Egypt or whatever, I think of Prince of Persia. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, yes.
I just saw that last week.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes. What was the other? Never mind. It's not Prince. Never mind. There was some movie with Jamie Lannister about like Egypt, like Egyptian gods.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Jonah or something.
No,
yeah,
it was gods and something or whatever. And I just remember for like 4 months straight, all I would get is the ads for that movie. And it was
and it
gold
was not good.
and orange. The whole
it was very, very tinted.
Yeah.
I think Gods of Egypt sounds right, yeah.
Never saw it. Actually, the trailers, the surplus of them onto me made me not want to watch it.
Okay, yeah, that's Gods of Egypt. Yeah, same thing, that bright yellow every time it would pop
the more
up.
I saw of the trailers, the more I thought, no.
Yeah. All right, well, favorite and least favorite. Cool. Really side question. Most middle ground character.
Okay.
Middle.
Was middle of the road. Joe from
uh,
Animated Crimes Division.
Jimmy Neutron from Jimmy Neutron.
The French guy from Sinbad.
French guy.
On the ship with the mustache. Part of the crew.
Part of the ship.
I just remember the guy that flies
No?
around and then the guy that caught the sword in his mouth.
It's the guy who was on the rope lighting all the lanterns. And
Okay, yeah, him.
Yeah.
Rat.
That's him.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
All right, cool.
Well, we have a new segment we could do. We have critics on critics we could do.
I'm leaning towards critics on critics.
Oh, I hear it's a fan favorite.
What I hear, oddly enough, not from the fans.
No, but I'm a fan. So,
all right, I've got a few. So a couple are like jokey, quick ones, but I'll start with Train to Busan from Metacritic with a 3 out of 10.
Oh, I'm gonna be angry, aren't I?
By Jolum. Best I could do with that name. So overrated, it's untrue that I hate. Well, there should have been a comma there. Okay. So overrated, it's untrue. I hate to pee on everyone's parade, but this was without a doubt the most overrated and overhyped film in a very long time.
Whoa.
Hollywood has been doing these films much better for ages, and with a lot less of the unnecessary cheesy dramatics common with films/TV coming from Asia. I I don't get why people are giving this perfect scores. Have they ever seen films before?
This was Train to Busan?
Yeah.
Uncultured swine. Sorry.
That's probably better than what I would have said. So yeah, let's go with Uncultured Swine.
Jeez.
It's fun. Like, I've heard of rain on someone's parade, but pee on someone's parade. I haven't heard of that one.
That's humorous.
I'd hate to pee on someone's parade.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
without the comma
yeah.
though, like it's untrue. I'm like, fucking, of course it is. It's a zombie movie.
Their thing of Western or American movies done better, or all the fluff. Or
Hollywood
whatever.
have been doing these films better for ages.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I get
a lot
no.
less unnecessary.
No.
That is a citation needed, sir.
That's no. All right. Back to the line
Have
with
they
you.
never seen films before?
No.
Yeah. So
Crimson.
They
They've seen
clearly
Back to the
haven't.
Future, Jurassic Park, Godfather, and
Clearly
and
Train to Busan
any
after that.
Tarantino movie.
Are you some sort of cinephile? So I agree with what you guys said. Uncultured swine. I guess I'll tack on to that. All right. Let's go with Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Hold on to your seats. This is a long one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What's
All
this?
right, I'm strapped in.
By Wesley R. Ball, who gave it 4 stars, so 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is pure cinematic bliss, the beginning of an era of animation that defined my childhood. Not only was it the pilot to one of my favorite television shows growing up, but it was altogether an immensely satisfying exploration of my own childhood science fiction dreams and fantasies. Director John A. Davis peers into the minds of middle schoolers everywhere and somehow perfectly captivates the school atmosphere of the time. Despite the animation dipping in quality with the television series, obviously because of budget cuts in parentheses they put, the series still retained the basic spirit that this movie captivates. This is nothing short of a perfect introduction to arguably one of the best television series of my middle school years. Childhood comedy mixed with supremely subtle humor that only the adults would get proves to me time and time again how timeless both this movie and the show ended up being. Patrick Stewart is mesmerizing as delivers a Shakespearean performance that is nothing less than what I would have considered for this film. This is a candy-colored adventure bathed in fantastic science fiction elements that has never aged for me, and probably never will. Here, essential cinema.
Whatever they're on, I want to try it.
Wesley, your point is valid, and I'm glad you take that much enjoyment in the movie. You lost me in your first sentence. My face,
Pure cinematic bliss.
my face currently looks like I just got a big whiff of a poopy diaper. That was hard to sit through.
Yeah, I happy you enjoyed it that much for your childhood. This screams to me nostalgia, and I get that. I have my own little niches and vices as well. But
look, the price of Patrick Stewart,
no.
cool, but not for this.
Shakespearean performance.
His
From
role
Keen
in
Ooblik? No.
his role as Jean-Luc Picard was Shakespearean.
Can you imagine a conversation?
The emoji in the Emoji Movie.
Can you imagine a conversation with someone's like, Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart, what a phenomenal actor. And they're like, oh my god, dude, have you seen his performance as Keen Ooblik?
I wonder how Sir Patrick Stewart would react if you walked up to him and had him sign a Jimmy Neutron poster.
Well, he probably wouldn't know what it is.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. He probably wouldn't know what it was.
Exactly.
It's way worse. I mean, that reminds me of the tale of during gosh, what movie? It was probably for a Harry Potter movie. It was probably like Deathly Hallows Part 2 or 1 on the red carpet. Alan Rickman was walking it, and people were like shouting like, "Oh, I love you in Harry Potter, I love you in Die Hard," and some fan went, "I loved you in Galaxy Quest." And that's the one fan like he locked on and went, "Yeah, that was a fun movie."
Yeah,
it's like one of those
the
things.
abnormal one. It's the same thing in the Robert Patterson. It's like everyone screams over him for Twilight, but then someone said, "I loved you as Cedric Diggory." Only that person walked away with the signature.
Oh well, I don't even think he really likes Cedric Diggory.
More than Edward. Yeah, writer. I figured you'd like the line of "This is a candy-colored adventure bathed in fantastic science fiction elements," because you were kind of bashing the science fiction elements not being very good in
Did
it.
Wesley his own words, or is this a GPT? No, copy paste.
This is from 2016, so predates the Chat GTP.
All right, Wesley. All right.
At least you're creative. A little more creative and consistent with yourself than the movie was with itself. But I accept it.
Wesley, I like to see what you gave a 1 out of 10 and what you gave a 10 out of 10.
Oh, I should find him and look through his letterbox.
Well, you put his name out publicly. Anyone can.
Yeah, ooh. Yeah, that's out there. I'm gonna go hunting later.
Audience, please be kind to Wesley.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do not condone bullying much.
Middle school film.
No, please don't do that.
We don't condone bullying except unless it's Ryan Johnson.
Yes.
You can take it, he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
We will jump to Atlantis 2.
Oh boy.
On Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh boy.
With a B+ score.
Oh no.
So it's fresh. By a certified top critic.
Oh god.
Stephen D. Gradanis.
Oh yeah, very popular.
From Decent Films.
Yeah.
They wrote. Oh gosh, I gotta do this without laughing. Candidly outdoes Treasure Planet.
All right, I'm done. Nope. All right, Steven.
All right.
No.
Let me tighten my seat a little bit more.
You're gonna have to hold me down.
Oh shoot. Never mind. This is for Sinbad, not Atlantis. Still, it's for Sinbad. Handedly outdoes Treasure Planet with bravura action set pieces, a surprisingly complex romantic triangle, and thoughtful exploration of moral issues and character. Sorry for the confusion, but still.
Okay.
Still funny.
Okay.
It's a little better.
You can throw away the axe, grab the knife, a little smaller.
Yeah.
but handedly outdoes Treasure Planet. It's not like it's a bit better than Treasure Planet.
No,
it handedly outdoes.
No, it doesn't. It's choppy. Treasure Planet isn't choppy.
Oh gosh,
I don't think this film.
Jim Hawkins and John Silver is way better of a dynamic.
Yeah, I think I got lost on the whole deep moral complex exploration. That might have been what lost me there.
We couldn't tell how long it took them.
A surprisingly complex romantic triangle and thoughtful exploration of moral issues and character.
Triangle? Brodius didn't do half a shit.
Yeah.
He sacrifices.
What do you call that a triangle? That's a line and there's a dot in the middle.
I can't believe I'm going to say this. If you want to explore a half-decent romantic triangle, check out the Twilight Saga.
Oh boy, the bounce back of that, yes. You think, I'm sorry, whoa, you think Proteus is on pedestal with Jacob? Exit door is that away, bucko.
That's a triangle. This is a at best an isosceles.
It's a line with a dot in the center.
Yeah, there you go.
Proteus is like, oh, my best friend. Oh, the woman I'm engaged to.
You guys are happy. Not even a dot in the center. It's just a dot off center.
Yeah. The observer. Oh boy. Not the observer, just a observer. You know what I mean. Yeah. God, you really got me though comparing that to Atlantis 2. That's heinous.
Yeah. Speaking of Atlantis 2, I'll go with Atlantis 2. I have two. One is like a quick funny one. The other one we can pick more. So Atlantis 2 on LetterBoxd with a 1.5 stars, so 3 out of 10 by HAL.
All right,
I guess Hal. It's in caps, but so Hal, I guess. The gang overcome hentai addiction, coarse, rough, and irritating coyotes, and a crazy guy who thinks he's in a Marvel movie.
Funny. That works.
Yeah,
it's funny. Yeah. I'll take that. Acceptable.
So I guess that makes sense with a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Good takeaway.
I wish they worded the second one a little stronger with the connection, but okay.
Yeah. Well, coarse, rough, and irritating coyotes is like, I would guess Star Wars, right? The
got it.
Rough sand.
Yeah, it's a Star Wars one.
Yeah. The other Atlantis 2 review I have, also on LetterBoxd by SGC Jammer, gave it 5 stars, 10 out of 10 with a heart.
Oh, where was this from?
LetterBoxd.
LetterBoxd. Okay, cool. This is a fake one. Got it.
Better than the original. Okay, hear me out. This movie is way better than the first one. They go on a goofy adventure. They go through different places, different characters, different battles. What more could you ask for? Also, Mila and Kita are hot.
I'm losing it.
The last one.
I'm losing it.
I won't dispute the last point of that, but everything else.
No.
They even misspelled Kita's name.
No. It's fake.
Nope.
It's okay. It's fake.
Oh, it's a fake.
It's fake. I've been tricked. It's a treat onto you. It's a fake. It's not real.
No, SGC Jammer is a real person.
All right, Jammer.
I'm guessing.
You jammed my signals. I'm flummoxed.
Better than the original. Hear me out.
No. You got the raspberry jam.
Funny.
Yes. No. You can't give credit of a Lone Star to this Jammer guy. No. Don't deserve the raspberry. Jammer, I'm glad you enjoyed the second one. I hope it brings you much joy for the future.
Yeah. I also just happen to violently disagree with your outlook, but
All right. I have 2 Seven Seals. One also another like quick funny one.
Cool. Are they going to hurt me?
Let's see, run through it. No. All right. First one, also on LetterBoxd. Rustic Potato gave it a half star, so 1 out of 10.
Uh-oh.
Profound movie for people who aren't used to thinking.
That's it?
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
So calling anyone that enjoys it stupid, essentially.
Whoa. All right.
Profound movie for people who aren't used to thinking.
I bet they like The Last Jedi.
I bet they have a poster of Marcene's moms.
Yeah, they probably have a signed script of that movie.
Oh, they actually have um oh, what was it called? John Travolta movie.
Face Off.
No, Battlefield Earth.
Maybe that doesn't sound familiar.
Right? You know what I'm talking about? Is it Battleship Earth? Battlefield Earth?
It sounds familiar, but I can't tell you, man. Sorry.
All right, whatever that one is.
All right, so that was a quick, easy one. Another one on Letterboxd with a half star, so 1 out of 10, by Crystal Marshall. Absolutely horrible in my opinion. Such a slow pace, and the music choice sucked. How can a movie be that long and do absolutely nothing plot-wise? Skipped through the entire thing and did not finish.
Man,
What was their
I would
rating?
like to pitch you to. I'd like to pitch a couple Zack Snyder films to this person.
Half star, Sprinks. 1 out
Oh,
of
wow.
10.
See, it's still very
I
low,
always,
but I can understand that one more than the previous one.
Yeah,
I
there
always
are
find
some
it
criticisms here
funny.
that make some sense, but
Yeah, it's always funny to me finding reviews where they say they don't finish the movie. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
then why review
it
it?
could have gotten better. you know,
yeah, don't
they could
offer
have
your
kept everything
opinion.
together.
We stand by you didn't finish the movie. That's a 0 out of 10. You can't rate that.
Yeah. Ooh, all right. I think I'll call it there. I do have a Crimes Vision, but it's a YouTube one, so
All
yeah,
Oh.
right.
we'll do it.
Oh, so YouTube's on the lower end, huh?
That's because I don't get a rating out of it, you
That's
know.
also true.
So we'll do it. Why not? Okay. It's on YouTube because I couldn't find a review on any of the other sites. IMDb has one, but it's like a 7 paragraph review, and I'm not gonna read that out here. So this is from Jack Roche, 2065, on the final episode of season 2, episode 6. Can we talk about the way this series is shot, especially during the transition from anime to TV drama, then back in the beginning of the season? It's shot normally, like anime would be. Then, as Joe starts to hate anime more and more, it transitions into TV drama style. Then, when Joe is powering up, it goes back. Outstanding.
Hmm.
I picked that because we never really commented on the film style really transitioning from
Now that it's been
anime.
pointed out, I
like it.
kind of agree with it.
Yeah.
It's actually a good find. Good job.
Yeah. And that is it for Critics on Critics.
Whew. Really got me with a lot of those.
All Atlantis centric.
Well, it's not a good movie.
It's really not. I got a question before we potentially move into uh segment.
I potentially have an answer.
Yeah. What was your least favorite episode of Atlantis 2?
Second one.
I feel like I might have said that. It
Well,
was,
that's
I
like
think,
overall execution or the idea.
enjoyment
Uh
level.
and we'll do both. We'll do both. Enjoyment and execution.
Least favorite execution, third one. The Norse mythology, Odin stuff.
Mhm.
Enjoyment,
Yeah.
probably the second one.
I'd
Both on the
probably
third for
do
me.
First one was the
I'd
best.
probably do yeah, I'd probably do uh third one for both, I think.
Yeah, I like elements of the second one, but the villain wasn't very great, and I don't think they did the wind spirit guy very well.
No. And the
Uh,
cave was
in
just
terms
access
of
to
protecting
anybody,
the cave.
and it's connected
Yeah.
to so many cultures in the middle
I mean, I'm
of
fine with the access of
American
cultures.
Southwest.
His protection didn't make sense. I did like how he played with the concept of secrets and stuff with Kita, though. That nice.
No, the first one was actually a good idea. That there's other leviathans out
A
there in
good
the
start.
ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie
All
doke.
right.
Well, should we go on to the new thing?
Segment.
Probably won't take that long.
Hey there, audience. Cheapsy Critics here. We tried a new segment. It didn't turn out as well as we'd hoped. Um, I'll let somebody else finish if they want to finish.
Sure.
Or-
It didn't meet our quality of our three standings within it, and we want to put out the best content we can. So
yeah, we
this one didn't meet the bar.
tried something new, and it just kind of fell flat, which is fine. It just kind of means like, hey, we won't make more of this, or maybe we'll tweak it to try and make it better or more engaging for ourselves. But
Yeah, whatever it was that they don't know, I am down to tweak it potentially going forward. So
sweet, me too. Do I hear
Me
a me three?
three.
There we go.
Me
so
four. Sinister. What?
Whoa,
What are you doing?
So
the fig.
yeah, I know, right? So anyways, I will lead you out momentarily as usual.
Oh well,
Enjoy the rest of the recap.
yeah, enjoy the rest of the recap, which I think only has like
Yeah.
maybe 10 minutes left. But
Yeah.
I got, I guess, a little question for
ooh,
the recap here.
little question, big answer.
And I think I brought it up to Sprinks offhanded, and I realized afterwards probably should have saved it as a recap question. But we have three definitive portrayals of death. Sprinks and I bounce back and forth with what future is in
Oh yes,
Christmas carols. But I'm going with death in Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, death from DC Showcase, and death from the Seven Seal. So my question is, which one do you think is the best portrayal? Not necessarily your favorite, because that might be too easy for some of us, but the best
Yeah,
portrayal of
might
death.
might have an answer for you.
of just those three.
Yeah, of just those three. No Christmas carols, because I don't consider them death. I just ghosts of future. So I guess to give you guys time to think, I
I already have
think
an
in
answer.
Oh, I have my
then
answer.
go ahead.
You've asked me this
Oh,
outside the pod.
yeah. All right. Righter, then you first.
Uh, I would go with Seventh Seal.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Yeah, Death has a bit of whimsy, and Death has a bit of seriousness to him. So like he's able to walk that line very well. Um, I think it's menacing without being overt. Does that make sense?
Oh, he's always looming, and
Yeah.
it's pretty harsh to everybody except for the main guy whose name I always forgot while in the coverage.
Antonius.
Allowing to play chess.
Antonius Block.
Yes, Antonius. It's pretty lenient with him, but not anybody else.
Yeah. Death of Pinocchio is probably a close second, though. I don't remember that one as well, which is probably why I would pick Seventh Seal one easily.
Well, I guess that's
Mine would be
oh, never mind.
third. So Frank's.
Oh, I was gonna say that would have been a good segue for me to go with. My answer is probably the one from Pinocchio. That one to me is more, especially with Pinocchio going through like a resurrection thing every time. It reminded me very much of the Marvel comics with Deadpool in situations where he has conversation with death upon his revival back to the mortal plane. But it just seemed very like death was very wise and informative on what the constructs of dying does, and was cryptic to an audience, but not cryptic to the world of Pinocchio, but also very hands off with the situation at hand. Very like a guardian of the nature of what occurs with death, which is why my answer would not be the one from Seventh Seal. From what I've seen of like that death does get hands on with killing people, um, which also could be invisible and just like the way the matter, like to kill the tree kills the person. Um, but I do like the toying and the possible lying mechanic of that death. because I don't think death should be set in stone of truthful nature at all times. It's very mysterious and works in mysterious ways. Situation of death. Um, and then the DC Showcase one, I think, is just very much a ferryman into the afterlife kind of feel. Just kind of like there to help you get to where you need to go next.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my thoughts on both of those. Pinocchio would be my go-to for best portrayal, and I think we just get more layers with it because you have the you have death, and then you have the other one. You have the sister, twin, or whatever. That's not death. I don't think they could call it God or
The
whatever, but
Blue Angel,
whatever.
quote unquote.
The yin yang, yeah, the blue angel, the inverse one. So they do play a bit more with it, and yeah, the death having more layers than just being a final destination, but uh, a little bit of toying around with Pinocchio, with giving the hourglass and stuff. Yeah, that's where I land on it. But then again, I also have the asterisk of how much I remember of that movie.
That's true.
It has been like 2 years.
Have not seen it since we covered it.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was episode 37.
That's over 100 away. Wow,
Long time.
that's wild. We're also now
Yeah.
in the time frame. I guess this kind of gives you when this is recorded. We're also now in the time frame. It is closer to 2050 than it is to the year 2000.
By the time this comes out, yeah.
No, the time of recording right now.
It's to,
You'd be right.
We are closer to the
is
year
it?
2050
Yep.
than the year 2000.
Thought that would be on the 5th.
Not from what I saw. Maybe what I saw
That
was
doesn't.
fake, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Um. So yeah, I guess that's my final question for this recap. Other than the standard, I don't know if you guys got anything else.
I don't think I do. I think I'm good with the standard, which I kind of answered at the beginning, but
Alrighty.
I'm good for the standard.
All right. How
So
did you think the season went as a whole?
I
Starting
think
with
it
Ryder.
went. Oh, okay.
yeah, season one improved as it went along,
Yeah.
which is a
I
lie
mean,
because Atlantis really fell. Atlantis being the exception, I think it improved as it went along. For I guess fun. No, no, I'm not gonna say that. It was fun. I think it was a wild season. There we go.
yeah, I had two childhood films in this one, Jimmy Neutron and Sinbad, and it was fun to revisit those because it's been a while. Um, More so for Sinbad, it's been even longer than Jimmy Neutron. And Train to Busan was a pleasant. I don't know if I want to say surprise because I heard it was good, but I'll still stick with surprise. I didn't expect giving it an 8 because usually, like foreign films, usually don't rank too high for me when they're subtitled. I made that distinction in Train to Busan. Um, so a little bit of a surprise on that one, but not a bad season. I mean, 4.5 is my lowest subjective, so it's still a tolerable film. Mostly just disappointing.
Well, I too also had two childhood films that I watched throughout this season of Train to Busan and Seventh Seal, and how they held up was. um, sorry, I couldn't resist. No, found this season very agreeable. Very, how much our scores were close to one another on um, everything we covered. Kind of just like not necessarily our scores themselves to one another were close, but nothing was very spread out of like a very well done movie that we didn't like, or a movie that we found a lot of joy in but it's tremendously bad or something like that. um I just found that very interesting because we don't always do that throughout a season. Again, this season felt very, one half of it was middle of the road animated films, and on the other half was what do I call it, foreign said foreign something. I forget.
Foreign
The
films?
Did I say foreign? I thought I added another word to it, but
you said foreign-ish because of crime
yeah,
scene, I
anime
think,
crimes
right?
was it. So
Yeah.
fantastical foreign on one side, and okay animated on the other.
Mhm.
Which, if you gave this box set of 6 movies, or I guess 5 movies and a show to someone, they'd probably freak out.
What a wild experience that would be.
Yeah, that would actually be a great question, maybe for the next recap. What season, as a box set of movies, would be the best and worst one to own? Not including a theme
Twilight,
season.
the best.
Not
Oh,
including a theme season. Just like a personal pick season box set.
yeah, the random stuff.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe for the future.
Perhaps.
All right. Do we have anything else? Any other questions to pose?
No.
All right, Ryder, I think you have the opportunity to ask.
All right, gentlemen, shall I read us out?
Oh, love it every time he says that. Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
All right. Thank you, audience, for listening, whether it be Spotify, Amazon, Castbox, Good Pods, iHeartRadio, Podcasts, and Samsung. And if it be on our visual side of things, be it YouTube or Rumble, thank you for watching or listening there, enjoying our PNGTuber slideshow. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe everywhere. Tell us how much you hate our opinions or how much you love them. And as always, I've been Ikiki Rider.
But, what? Kurt's a Maroon.
Oh, what a marvelous thing to say. And I'm Sprinks.
And we will catch you next time. Later, everybody.
Bye.
Toodaloo.